All right, guys, I got my hands on a Casiotron. Now, this watch is kind of one of those ones that you didn't know you needed, but now that it's out, you kind of wonder if you do, sort of thing. Big thanks to Exquisite Timepieces for sending this over. This is a limited edition model. This is the TRN50ZE-1A. Retail price $600, module 3542. It's a pretty cool watch. I will give it that. And you can see I'm a Casio fanboy. I think this one will resonate with a lot of different people that are Casio fans, whether you prefer a lot of these smaller watches like the F91 in its classic form, but you always kind of want more, even though you want less. You want to pay that low price, but you want, a higher quality watch, but you don't want to go to like an MRG where it's thousands of dollars. But maybe the G-Shock Square is just too large for you, because these would be around the same price point. So it kind of fills a void that you didn't know that really existed. It's the premium, darn near an MRG style. It's not quite, but of kind of like the F91s and everything, the more affordable ones. And you can jump into this premium model where it's actually stainless steel. It has a mineral crystal. It has all of the function and more that the other ones just don't. And it has a little splash of gold tied in with the black. You can see there's even one link there, 50th anniversary, gold colorway to match the bezel and the accents. Let's get into the size. So width on this is 39.2 millimeter. The lug to lug is a 42.8, very short. The thickness is 12.6. The width here is about 20 and a half, and it tapers down to 16. And then you have a simple fold over clasp with double pushers. So this should be a pretty easy bracelet to size up. You just push the pins out and size it. And they're pretty narrow links, so you'll be able to get a good size. But check out the case back. Really nicely done. Let me see if I can get it orientated so you can read it. But it has a bunch of extra stuff. It's a tough solar. It's a multi-band. Water resist is on the lower side. It's 5 bar or 50 meter. These are made in Japan. And like I said, this is a limited edition. I don't see any... Casio and G-Shock they just don't list like this many out of this many sort of thing. And you do have an actual lug in there. So that's probably more like 18 millimeter if I'm guessing. I didn't measure it. So you could change it out, but the whole point of buying this watch is the fact that it's more premium and it's all metal and everything. So I don't know why you would change out the bracelet. The bracelet is actually one of the highlights of the watch for sure. Very simple, clean display. Yet it's a negative display. It is what it is. But you can see there it's, and it's got markers on there too. So you can see received signal, snooze, alarm, all of that good stuff. You can cycle through the modes. That might be the light. Let me see. That's the light. These are the modes. Okay, so you have your world time, and you can change that. Your alarm, your stopwatch, countdown timer, and then back to your standard screen, which is what most people are going to view it as. It shows Wednesday, October 23rd at 11:53 a.m. So pretty dang good there. If we pop it on my 7 1/4 inch wrist, you can see, yeah, it's definitely a size that I could wear no problem, even though I prefer the square. This is definitely just one of those iconic watches that could find its way into any Casio lover's collection. I think it works. It just, the screen layout is just slightly smaller than this square here. But compared to, like one of the world timers or something, it's much smaller. There's just so many fun Casios, for sure. I believe this has a light. The buttons aren't labeled, but they're overall Casios are pretty intuitive. So yeah, top right, soft on, soft off. So there it is. Thanks for watching, guys. Pick one up. Tell Tyler I sent you. I'll see you guys in the next vid.